Hello, hello, happy Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. I hope everybody is having a good day. I am very ready to get my heart broken again with the MSQ. Because shadowbringers so far is very sad. But we've got some blue quests. I also want to try and finish out Aether Currents for Stormblood, so we might do that before we get into MSQ, because once we go into MSQ, I think we are just gonna keep on going with that for the whole night. So, actually, let's check in on our retainers first, because I will absolutely forget to do that. I did not notice that this guy was here when I got here. Oh well. He was AFK, so maybe you didn't just see me standing there for like 10 minutes without moving. There are so many people here. Alright, retainers first. Then there's one specific Aether Current I want to finish getting, because it's been bothering me. So hopefully that doesn't take too long. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can get into the story. Alright, we can sell that. I forget that we can sell the catalysts, honestly. But it is nice. We got that. And then easy peasy. I wish I could sell more things. Okay. Yeah, we've 2 in the walks. It's the one in Yansha that's bothering me. I just want to cross-reference a map to what it is showing here. Because I don't know where. Okay, if we pull out, is this the right map? This is, I am looking at, that is not the right map. The peaks, the Ruby Sea. I guess it's that area I want us to go to. Okay. This has just been bothering me for like weeks. So if we can get it, I would like to get it. Can we go up this way? I never remember. I guess we can. Okay, that's nice. And then we can't jump that. But that's okay. Oh my god, this is gonna be so easy. Okay. I'll take it. I thought that was gonna take a lot longer, I'm not gonna lie. But I am A-okay with that. We've got 2 in the locks. We don't have any quests there, right? That would give it. Nope. This is actually really empty. The quest log is really empty compared to what it normally looks like. Okay, so the looks, if it's pulling up this area, it's gonna be like right there. According to the handy dandy map. Okay, so if we're going that away. Oh my god, it's gonna be so nice to be able to fly everywhere for Stormblood maps. Every time we get to a place where we can't fly, I miss flying so much because it's so much faster and it's so much easier. But we gotta unlock it all. So we're going, I think it's there, that like middle section is where we're going. Somewhere on this little, it's not really an island, but kind of islands. I've gotten in the habit of doing like my 14 dailies early in the day, and I kind of regret it because then I can't like just do it on stream and kind of like start out with that, which would be really nice. Okay, somewhere. It wouldn't be up there, would it? I'm gonna look at the map. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Is that over? No. Where? Would it be up there, maybe? Sometimes it's hard to tell. I was gonna say, I think I wasted my sprint, but I guess it makes us swim fast. I actually had no idea that that was the thing. I feel like every single day I play this, I learn something new. Okay, maybe it's on top of the stairs that go to nowhere. No, but there is a lookout. Wait, is that not the right... Is that not the right thing for the sightseeing log? I'm very confused right now. But I'm not gonna get distracted. We're also not gonna jump off the edge. I'm trying to see if I can see where the aether current would be. Because that is not it. Maybe not over there. I don't think it would be underwater. I think if I jump off of this, I'm gonna die. I don't want to chance it. I don't think it would be underwater, because that would be really weird, because you can't fly underwater. Unless I'm just blind. No, 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 no. I don't want to do the fate. Apparently, I cannot see where the water starts here. Because, like, in the map that I have open, it's like right here. There's also, this is really fun, it has coordinates, but they're not labeled, like none of the points are labeled. So we're at 22.4. Is this 22.5? 22.5, 16.3, 0.0. Does that mean we got it then? Hold up. I would say there was an easier way to see, like... What? Okay, hold up. I don't know if I make the map bigger if that will help at all. It's not helping. Okay, so... Oh, we're missing 2, yeah? Maybe the map bigger is helpful. So we've got... There's one over here in an unexplored area of the map. And then one down here in an unexplored area. Okay, so that at least tells us where to go. And I'm not in the right spot. Hello, Fearsome. How are you? Welcome to Stardust tries to figure out how to read maps on stream. How's your night going? Okay, I want to go this way. Yes, I'm gonna go to the one up here first. I hope you're having a good night. I figure if I get the map navigation out of the way early, then I don't have to worry about it theoretically for the rest of stream. I say theoretically because they very well could be more map navigation in the future with the new story, which is taking me to new maps, which means actually there will be new maps and map navigation. But at least we'll be able to fly in all of the Stormblood zones. I like that. Ow. Okay, so somehow we gotta get... How do I get over there? Ow, please stop hitting me. Okay, can we go this way? Where does this take us? Thankfully we got all of the quest locked ones already. Wow, this is not where I want to go. I need to be here, but like up. Oh gosh. I should have just taken the win with the very first one I went to look for being found in like 2 seconds. I shouldn't have tried to press my luck. Hello, Blitz. How are you? If I go this way, will this take me where I want to go? Maybe. Maybe. Not really. Hello, nerds. Oh my god, you are so annoying, dude. Please. Please. I'm trying to understand a map. How's your night, Blitz? Okay, if I go this way, I probably can't, like... Ooh, oh, maybe this will work. Just kill it for her, then it can't be annoying. I know, I try and just run out of the aggro range a lot, but sometimes that is not as easy as just killing a thing that's trying to murder you. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be on a mountain here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Please leave me alone. It's been okay. Some family shit and games have been very 50-50 tonight, but it is what it is. We press forward. I like that attitude. Of like, yeah, sometimes things can be a little bit shit, but we keep on going, you know? Also, I gotta say, the leveled up scholar spells actually look really cool. Like, this is a different auto than we had before. This is a different damage over time spell, and the animations look really good. You went apartment hunting today. How did that go? Are you looking for, like same city, different city? Because how much a 2-bedroom, 2-bath costs? $4,000 a month? I honestly wish I could say that I was surprised, but that's really, that sucks. And I wish you all the luck. I think here things are like, if I was gonna go for a 2-bed, 2-bath now, I think it would be comparable, actually. Which is frankly ridiculous. So 4,000 a month? Yeah. I mean, I don't know for sure, but like, I'm pretty sure the apartment that I had before I moved out, I'm pretty sure now, like versus when I moved in, like if we're talking about today, I'm pretty sure it would rent for 2,500 to 3,000, and it's a 1-bed, 1-bath. So I can imagine that a 2-bed, 2-bath would be closer to 3,500 or 4. You know, we're just gonna kill all of these along the way. I don't want to deal with them following. One bedroom, 1 bath is 3,500 here. Yeah, it's honestly, the cost of living is so expensive now. Like for just for housing alone, it is kind of ridiculous. Not gonna lie. Two-bedroom, 2-bath is 4K. Yeah, it's like, and at that point, right? It's like, well, if you want more room, you might as well just pay an extra 500, but still like 4,000, 3,000 plus a month for renting is a little bit bananas. Who can afford that? The average income is like 40K. Nobody, well, a very few people. I shouldn't say nobody, because obviously if absolutely nobody could afford it, then That wouldn't be like the average rental price, but yeah, it sucks. And then it's like you get into the whole thing of like apartment complexes and like leasing offices want you to make like 3 times the rent per month, and it's like, okay, that's really cool, but can you guarantee that jobs are gonna pay me 12K a month, you know? I actually believe that nobody can afford it. The prices people are telling you are ludicrous. I think the vast majority of Americans can't afford that. But I don't think it's out of range for everybody. Like, I don't want to make it's all or nothing, but I think it's a disproportionate amount of people that cannot versus the amount of people that can. But other than the prices being absolutely bananas, how did the apartments look? Were there any that you really liked? Did you hate them all? Were there any dead bodies in them? You know, all the things. They're all larger than our current apartment. Some are more updated appliances. They'd be slight upgrades. Yeah, but $1,000 more. I mean, I guess you just have to decide, like, would you prefer to stay where you are, where it's not $4,000 a month, but it's smaller and maybe the, appliances aren't as new? Or would you prefer to pay a little bit more, have more room? I aggroed the wrong thing. And have the small upgrades, you know? The move is attached to accepting a job offer for my wife, not me. Oh, I gotcha. Otherwise, I would just stay where we are. Well, I hope that she gets the job if it's one that she wants. And if she gets the job and you guys have to move, I hope you guys are able to find something that works both, like, budget-wise plus what you want in an apartment-wise. Since I want something fully remote anyways, yeah, I'm with you there. I would much rather just work remote than have to go into an office. No thank you on the office. Oh no, I don't want to be in the AoE. No, thank you. I feel like all the specters, like, they look like they've just been stretched out. It's kind of incredibly disconcerting. Okay, so theoretically, if we go down through here, we'll get to the part of the map that has the Aether Current. Ooh, this is so pretty. I'm ignoring the creepy flower people. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, I'm gonna check the map again. Okay, we're going the right way. That's all I wanted to check. I think we can mount here and be okay. I think we gotta go. I don't want to aggro those things because they look very creepy. If we go around here, there should be a way to get down to this part of the map that's not filled in yet. Okay, somewhere around here-ish. I think it's further up there. Maybe? 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 My guy, I just want the ether current. Please. I just want to be able to fly. Wait, is it over? Is it over there? Or is that an enemy? I can't tell from here. I kind of want to level up Astro to see what they upgraded 72, so it's like a fair amount of levels for Astro, but I kind of want to see what the upgraded abilities would look like on them. Because Sage I don't think will upgrade because we unlocked it at 70, and then White Mage has already upgraded. We got Scholar upgraded. I think that's just an enemy. Is there? Am I blind? Just want the ether current, please. I don't think it's down there. I'm gonna check the other side. See if it is over there. And then we'll just have one more to get once we find this one. Oh my gosh, please. It's not up there. It's not on that. How long does your wife have to wait to know if she's gonna get the job of yours then? We're at 6 point. 6.6, but none of these are at 6.6. Maybe 13.3. That's all way higher than where we are. Because on the map, it's like right here. I hate maps. That's not true. I don't hate maps. They haven't done anything to deserve being hated. I hate trying to understand maps that make no sense. It's probably more correct. You think it's on there? I don't think so. I could be wrong. Fuck it. Let's see. Oh, please don't murder me until we've healed. It is not here. Okay, I'm gonna check because there are ones that have quest names. Other quests. No? That's just MSQ. Where are we? Kiribania. Okay. The peaks are in the locks. Are they all tempered? A right to rest. If I were a fish, it's a zoo out there. Okay, so we got all the quest ones. I'm gonna look at a different map. Deluxe either currents. Okay, here's the picture. Where the fuck is that? Up there, apparently. We're supposed to go up there. We're gonna make a circle. This is gonna be super fun. Okay, so we're here. Oh god. I shouldn't have jumped down. I should have stayed up. I shouldn't have jumped. I'm so sad. Okay. According to this, the easiest way is if we go all the way around here. This is gonna be a giant ass circle. But if it gets us the current that we need, then I guess it's okay. Okay, so we go through this way. Not up there. We keep going around. And then we go up here. Then we go through here and we ignore the fate and the enemies. We don't care about them right now. We just care about our stupid giant circle that we have to make. Alright, then we go back through here with all the specters. I'm not killing them this time. We're speed running. I don't want to have to do this for a third time. If at all possible. Okay, we go this way. Wait. Yeah? No? I made a wrong turn somewhere. Hello, friendo. Did I make a wrong turn? Yeah, we have to go this way. And then this way. And then up. And then through here. And then we go to the right. And then we go here. And then we go this way. Okay, then we go through here again. I can't believe I was right there and then I just dropped down. Alright, then we go straight through the Royal Hunting Grounds. Past the creepy flower monsters. Back over here. Okay. Okay, then according to the map, we go this way. Oh my god, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be really something. Okay, and then where? Please don't tell me I somehow already got this one because it's supposed to be right here. Oh my god. In the picture. It's like right here. Oh gosh. Okay, well. It's not here. Right, there is very clearly not an ether current. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, there's one way down here. Hopefully I didn't already get at some point as well, because that would be not ideal. Watch me just run into a wall. This is what I get for trying to look up. I'm back, got distracted on Fortnite dailies. You are all good, Blitz. I am struggling with maps. See, I haven't really missed much here. I just want to get all the Stormblood Aether Currents. This is our last, not our last Aether Current, but our last map that we have to attune to. They really are a pain. Like, honestly. Okay, we're gonna go up here. Although speaking of maps, I do really like the new Fortnite map this season. I think they did a really good job with it. Okay, up here? Maybe, maybe. Bum, bum, bum. Are you This is fine. This is fine. Oh yeah, what mode do you play? I forgot you don't play the Battle Royale. Okay, we'll take that, but that is not what we came here for. We came here for an Aether Current. Well, if you do ever play the Battle Royale, the map this season is really good. Or at least I like it a lot. Oh my god. Literally. This is gonna drive me insane. I shouldn't have started with anything map related. I should have just said fuck it and gone straight into the MSQ. I'm gonna go into the MSQ without any sanity left after this. Because again, this is a part of the map that I haven't been to before. And there should be an Aether Current on... Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at... Okay, 2. Where's 2? But how would I have gotten this? Like, that's literally not there. This person is very nice and has screenshots of where all the Aether Currents are with their map, but like, it's literally not here, but I've never been to this part of the map before. So I don't understand. How I would have it already. I just vibe on Save the World to grind V-Bucks to buy my friends cosmetics. Oh, that's so nice that you buy them skins and stuff. When I very first started playing, Aussie got me the battle pass. I think it was like 2 battle passes ago, 2 or 3 battle passes ago now. And it's just been downhill from there. I like all the like, not all of them, but they have like a lot of really good cosmetics. Hi, are you really gonna punch me right now? But I actually haven't played any mode in Fortnite besides the Battle Royale. I know that there are a lot of modes, but ever since they added no builds, it's been my stomping grounds. I only get V-Bucks on weekends, but not every weekend, around 150 daily. Holy cow. That is a lot, actually. Okay, well, I'm gonna zoom in. Yeah, we can't go that way. It's not much, but technically it's infinite. I mean, if you do that a lot, I feel like that would add up pretty fast. Okay, hold up. If we do the thing, if we ask it to tell us, where the fuck is that? Sorry, this is gonna drive me insane. Is it counting that one by the triple triad? We just need 2 more, right? So, oh man, we just need 2 more, and then this whole page will be done, and I will be so happy. Okay, we can do this. We're gonna go this way. Maybe we'll get lucky. Bum, bum, bum. Once again, I don't understand how the aether current could not be here if I've never been to this part of the map before, because we just filled it in just now. But it's not there, so presumably we have it somehow. I don't really understand how, but I'll take it, I guess. I just want to be able to fly, man. That's all I want. Okay, so we're going down here. Surely if there was one here though, I would have already gotten it. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the... Okay, this is number 3. I should look at the coordinates that he has. 17.9. 15.4. That stuff. Just falling slowly. Oh god. I'll take one day off of stream because of IRL stuff going haywire, and then I come back and immediately have a mental breakdown due to trying to figure out a fucking map. This is great. This is going great. I have no regrets about choosing to start with trying to figure this out at all. None whatsoever. Oh my god. No, god. Well, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is great. I definitely love finding aether currents. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. How do I get up? Literally. How do we get up there? Because I think we need to go up there. Remember how to get up. I don't see any way to get up either, which is weird. Because normally there's like a way, right? Because obviously until you get all the aether currents, you can't fly everywhere. So there's gotta be a way to get up there. That I am just missing. I'm gonna try backtracking this way even though I fell off of the cliff, and that's how we ended up back down here. Okay. I guess I just need to brute force that part. Okay, then we go up here. And then this way. And then... Hi, really, you're following? All the way over here. Okay. 17.9, 30.9. Other side, maybe? I don't understand how, if I haven't been to these parts of the map really, I would already have the aether currents. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm going to let this bother me off stream. Because it's been an hour of me just losing my sanity. Let's go do a heckin' MSQ. Okay, so we gotta go over here. Ooh, nice. Look at our handpiece. You have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Oh, that's right. We had to come here and we had to buy something from a vendor, and he had a bunch of food that did not seem appetizing. So we chose the safest looking option and then almost like passed out. Right. Now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I conclude my business here in Mordzuk. That is A-okay. Oh, offering your services, are you? Aye, well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up from the market. All properly paid for, you just need to do the lifting and carrying. That is easy enough. I'll go and take care of some last minute haggling then. See you in a bit. You may view the market receipt at any time during this quest by using the relevant item in the key items menu. Market receipt. Table cactus, iron ore, Nabatharong antiques. Okay. Not for sale. Okay, so we have to find Tauntaun, Toltol, and Mil. Because they will have the things that we need. Not Ron. Vendor. Memo. Oh, Momo. Okay, not that guy. That is the right guy, but we're picking up from a different guy, apparently. Alright, not that guy. Ooh, what do they have? That's not bad. No Reaper weapon though. Oh, I'm sad. Okay, we're not getting distracted. Okay, total. They will have one of the things that we need. So we can get this. It is iron ore. Okay, one down, two to go. So not that guy. Would they be over here? I don't know how far the market goes. Oh yeah, Tauntaun. Okay. I got that, and then Momo. Okay, we figured it out. We found them. This is so much easier than trying to find the Aether Currents. Oh my gosh. Okay, easy peasy. Now we go back to Kessler. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. We have all the things you wanted. That's the lot, alright. Good work. And quick work too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I thought you wanted to sit in the city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you return, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassard, it feels like an age since I last saw you. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen, it's been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This lady was on her way to meet with Alice. I'm supposed to be taking her to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Alice has told me so much about you. You're Stardust, aren't you? I knew it. How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carer at the inn, and I've gotten to know Alice quite well since she took up guard duties there. Do you want me to take over as Stardust Guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be a great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. Hey, we did it! We're gonna go find Alice. Hey! Alice has been desperate to see you, Stardust, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Alright, I would like the hand gear. Please tell me I can change plates here. I don't remember which plate this is on though. It's on 3. We can! Okay, this is perfect. Also, I want to grab the blue quest before we leave. We're not gonna do the blue, but I want to get the blue in the journal. Because then when I want to go through and get all of the aether currents from the quest, we can just knock them out super easy. All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. I can usually swing the sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Do you think you can handle any beasts that try to make a meal of us? Definitely. I thought you might. Alice was always saying how much... I mean, let's get going, shall we? Let's go. I wanna know what Alice is saying about us. I want to know the things. Alright, let's see. I don't think the coyote will be too hard to fight, actually. We're a couple levels above it. Yeah, I think we got this. Easy peasy. Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. And yet, hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alice was strong, but in her mind, she was never... Now it makes sense. Well, we should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scents. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Oakley dokley. Actually, we'll get Eiffel out in here too if we're gonna be fighting stuff. Nice. Alright, and we're going down here. The battle music in this map is really cool, actually. I like it. No. I didn't want to aggro you, Tulba. Although I guess the more stuff we fight, the more XP we get, so it's not all bad. Oh, hello, coyotes. Alright, one down, one to go. Nice. Alright, let me go talk to Tessine. Oh, I guess we didn't technically discover that before because I just walked over the cliff. A tiny cliff right there. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. Let's go. Hopefully without fighting any more coyotes than we have to. And by that I mean none. I wonder if I can just like run all the way there. I think so. I think we'll be okay. I don't think we'll be okay. I think we're gonna die. No, no, no. Look, look, look. Look, we made it. No deaths. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. I think you're taking this way too casually. But what if they kill us? If they kill us, then I guess we learn our lesson. But it seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow, but first let's head inside, shall we? See, easy peasy. Nothing to it. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You may be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alice arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. The afflicted, this illness isn't contagious, is it? I have some skill with healing. I want to know what the afflicted is. Like, what are they afflicted by? You don't know. I don't think I've met anyone besides Alice who was so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alice give you the full explanation. Why can't you just tell us what's going on here, madam? Now, where is she? That is a good question. I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes all the good things from the watchtower first, So you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out the south side and you'll soon see it. We'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Alright, we're going that way. Okay, maybe now something might kill us, but hopefully not. Hopefully it'll be a-okay. Ether current, we're grabbing it. Alright, now we go to the destination and wait for Alice. How are people? Like, just in general, how are they? How are people supposed to live? Alice is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the grounds, and they look to be about the right size. How are people supposed to live when rent is that high? I have no fucking clue. It really sucks. The small footprints lead off to the northwest. Okay. More small footprints. The footprints continue on to the northwest. This is literal. And the title of the quest. I did not think it would be literal, but it is. That's kind of funny. No, I don't want to fight. I just want to find Alice. Really? Really? Really, my guy? I don't think it would be an issue, or as much of an issue if rent were that high, if like the amount that people are getting paid was proportional to that. But I think the fact that it's not is part of the problem. Like, if you could easily pay that because you're making more than enough to cover that, you know, then that would be different than in general the amount that people are paid is not proportional to what the cost of living is right now. Wait, I don't know what that means. I do not know much German. I know like a very tiny amount, but I do not know that. Work sets you free. Oh my god, these fucking Gilman are gonna drive me crazy. Yeah. You know, capitalism, not the best. Not a huge fan. But as much as I wish I could, I cannot change the fact that we live in a capitalist society. Just listen to the site of a concentration camp. It's on the entry to Auschwitz, actually. Yikes. On happier topics, how are your cats, Pearson? How are they doing?
Get back here!
Alice.
Is that... It can't be.
They just heard a glass bottle. Oh no. Hopefully they weren't hurt at all. Impressive. But she cleaned up
Just
when
a
you
letter,
returned.
Senator. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
You were hurt by the extra labor you had to do by cleaning up the bottle? I'm sorry. Because of these gremlins, but they're cute gremlins. So you can't really hold it against them, can you?
How are you?
How am I? Right, her outfit, this outfit she has here looks so good on her.
We fought them to a standstill then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be...
As what she's wearing considered like a crop top? What Alice is wearing or what we're wearing?
But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words,
Alice,
but one will suffice, and they may often obscure
I think
as
she
much as
has
they
the
feel.
crop jacket on.
But on this matter, he was as
Friendship
clear
with
as
Bun
day.
Girl is
I do not
over?
doubt for one
What?
moment that
What
he
did Bun
saw
Girl
the
do to
claims,
deserve this?
Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them.
Yeah, it's just
The
like
eight
a
that
like
will
a
climb
shrug
through your
jacket.
death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects.
Your orange cat is very sassy right now. What's he doing? He growled at me and jumped at my wife. Oh no. That sounds very sassy
But when
indeed.
exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct, that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
So that's what the afflicted are. my god, why do we come out and then we're just immediately being attacked? So frustrating. Okay, just quickly getting that guy so we can talk to Alice again. Frag or be fragged, basically. It's just a matter of time. More for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Tesleen and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters. Which is knowledge I can now share with you, while you help me finish my patrol, of course. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn while you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your aether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Hello, Matt. How are you? We found Alice. Also, she has a really awesome new outfit. How's your night going? Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Alright, let's go. So we got 3 spots to check. That is so appropriate that as soon as Matt shows up in the stream, our mount roulette just gives us the Rathalos mount. That's amazing. Forgiven cowardice. Now, why is that lizard aggro too? You were just fine over there by yourself, my guy. Promise. What? Why are they AoEs so big? Also, why are they so tanky? Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Maybe there won't be any Sin Eaters here. And we can get back to Alice. Would you look at that? Okay, one more spot. There's gonna be one there though, I feel like. I don't think we'll get lucky enough with it. Like, not giving us enemies 2 times in a row. I could be wrong, but my guess is we're gonna have to fight another Sin Eater. Yep. I had a feeling. we're going this way. No, I don't want to fight the sand mole. How did you get aggroed? I didn't attune to the Aetherite, did I? I didn't. We could have just TP'd back. I'm so sad. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, we're gonna fight Alice. We gotta go as fast as humanly possible. I really miss the twins so much. Although I hate everything happening in this world so far, and it makes me very sad and frustrated and angry, it is nice to have the twins back, to have seen Alpha now, and now to find Alice and catch up with her. How did you fare? I thought there might be one or two lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the void scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kinds. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on a hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play, and you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Teslian, shall we? And actually attune to the Aetherite this time, before I forget again. You're full of rage? About the apartment thing or something else? Just like in general? I understand how that feels. Alice tells me he helped her out on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly Alice has missed your company. Everything as always. If Stardust were here, she would... That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Stardust's methods. Honestly, after seeing her in action, I can understand why. The way she leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. I'm only teasing, though I've no doubt she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. Hey, we got more gear. We love gear. I also love that everything that they're giving us for this set is high quality. That's really nice. Every news article is written by some sniveling bootlegger who posits the genius idea of having trouble with budgets, or skipping breakfast, as if poverty and starvation are choices of being a mindful adult nowadays. Shoot that journalist. I agree with the sentiment of that. I don't think we should go around killing people for it, but I can definitely empathize with the outrage because I also feel it. Things IRL in society in America right now are not great. But for at least the next... How long do we have? Hour and a half. We can ignore all of that and just worry about the problems anyways, Thea. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but if the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me... There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alice? What, and twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. These Muggles demand too much go. I appreciate you putting it into 14 terms. But yeah, it is really frustrating. I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alice. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Pawnil, Todden, and Helric. They may not give much in the way of a response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Oakley dokley. I don't know when that entered my vocabulary, and I kind of hate it. Actually. Thank you. This would be so miserable to just be like... Totem glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face ease slightly. Like, you can't do anything. You're gonna turn into a monster. And you just get exiled to this, like, little outpost in the desert. That would suck. Halvik remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened into something akin to plaster. Yeah, I would hate that. You've seen to the patients. How were they? Good, that's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I am concerned about Halric, though. I'll have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. We shall leave you to have that discussion then. I was going to take Stardust to Mordsuk if you have any errands there that need doing. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Cassard's caravan just passed through, so Ron should have some fresh fruit. Come then, Stardust. There's something I want you to see, right after we stop at Ron's stall, of course. We're going back to the market. It's almost like we were just there. Alright, there's Ron. Oh ho, back again, are you? You need another taste of Ron's wares. Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge. Oh, that's nice. Gods, I've never seen a Mord merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? Oh yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. The worms, if you please. Only the best wrigglers for you. Come again, my friends. Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head out past the Aetherite to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. I bet it'll be a really nice view actually up there. Any wrigglers for the road? No thank you. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Glazed wrigglers, you actually brought them. I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Only once. Never fails, shall we? Yeah, I don't really want to eat worms even if they are covered in honey. When's the last time you road tripped? I don't actually know. A long time.
Over there, where the wall is broken.
Gummy worms are good. Real worms, I don't want to try.
Do you see what lies beyond? That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness.
Let's road trip to visit the Bandimi, Florida crowd. It'll be fun. Imagine if we just like randomly show up. We can wear diapers. We don't have to waste time at guest stop bathrooms. Listen, I don't want to judge anybody's choice of undergarments, but I would prefer to stop at an actual bathroom if I'm on a road trip. Like that astronaut lady. What astronaut lady? I did not hear about her, no.
Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halrick's favorite fruit. Most of the patients, Halrick included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light.
So in the NASA astronaut group, there was the guy and his wife who were part of the launch crew, and then another lady who was obsessed with the guys, so she stalked them and drove across the country in diapers to go to their house or something, and they found her with a bunch of diapers. Lisa Nowak. Why the astronaut drove 900 miles to attack her ex's girlfriend during her trip to confront Colleen Shipman. Nowak reportedly wore diapers to avoid bathroom breaks. That is dedication, is what that is. Do I agree with what she is dedicated to? Maybe not necessarily, but I can respect her dedication in that moment.
The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn.
There's manifesting, and then there's putting thought into existence. What do you mean? She definitely did the latter. Yeah, but like, I don't have to agree with what she was doing to admire her dedication to not take bathroom breaks. It does sound like sheer force of will, though.
Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals. I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight.
She's my role model. I mean, if you jive with her, you jive with her.
But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed? Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons. But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd
No,
abandoned them.
Alice, say you didn't abandon us. Can we just give her a hug? I think she could do with a really nice hug to reassure her that she is not at fault in any way for anything that has happened.
So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here.
You think the term ride or die includes bathroom breaks because it doesn't? I don't think ride or die is literal, though.
And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
Alice and Alphino are honestly too good for this world.
On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Well, this world or any world. Hello, Daisy. How are you? Do you like it when I tell you tidbits of cool Americana, like astronauts in diapers? I appreciate that you were sharing things with me that I would not otherwise know. How is your morning going, Daisy? I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Urianji's lecturing. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. The Nectarian will be a kindness. It isn't just the threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. I fucking hate it here. Everything that is happening here is just like so unbelievably emotionally devastating. And we're not even that far into the new X-Spec, by the way. Like, I feel like, are still at the very tip of the iceberg of Shadowbringers. Would you join me on a road trip to meet people from the internet? It's good so far. I'm glad. My day's been okay. So the reason I didn't stream yesterday is my roommate was in the ER. Everything's totally fine, but it just timing wise, then was worried about them and driving them and all that jazz. And then today I had to go with them to some follow-up appointments just to make sure, because you know, I could drive around safely. So that was not the best, but we got some really good Chinese takeout. Big naps were had. So like it hasn't been a terrible day, it's just been kind of like exhausting, and but everything is good. Everything's okay. You're a good roommate. Thank you. Yeah, right. No, see, I would be down. I'm with Daisy. I would be down for the road trip. I am not down for wearing diapers to skip bathroom breaks. Yeah, they didn't have to stay there. They were out when they had to go. So like I was here. I don't currently have a car. They have a car, so we share it whenever I have to drive. Which is really nice of them to let me use it because it is not my car. It is their car. So they were out like with the car yesterday, and then went to an after hours clinic, and then from there had to go to the emergency room. And so I took a lift down to get the car, then drove to the emergency room, and then drove them back here. So I think they're at the emergency room for like a couple hours, but thankfully everything's okay. It was just more scary than anything bad happening. So today is good in that we got confirmation that it's like nothing terrible, No, not an accident. I'm not gonna get into it, like the specifics of it, because it's not my health stuff. So I don't really want to share it on the internet. But everything's totally fine. I don't think there's a drive-by poop station for adults. I'm sorry. I love reading things out of context sometimes. Oh my gosh. No, it wasn't diaper related. Um, but yeah, everything is good. What's happening? I don't fucking know, Daisy. It's my stream and I don't know. Um, eduating. We're getting eduated is what's happening, apparently. Nope. Nope. Eduating is the word. I forgot to read. Heck. Alice has explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we've decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Thanks to you, though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. I fucking hate it here. Not here with you guys, like this specific point in the story of the game is so heartbreaking. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew. God, that nectarine is so ominous.
Speak up
now.
if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
As much as I don't like this world, the Crystarium is really pretty. Everything else so far I am not a fan of that's happening on the first. You need to have gone to the trouble.
Oh, it's nothing, really. And we do so rarely have guests. In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrant could tell you a version of it. Warrior of darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
Something is happening.
They're coming.
Desleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Oh shit. Well, this is bad. Stardust, Alistair, we have to go look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone... We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before, but it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so we won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric, please be alright. I'll cover the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. Okay, so we gotta go down there. I just don't want to be aggroed by any of these guys again. If possible. You see no sign of Halric. Maybe he went further west. Right, back up that way. You scan your surroundings in search of Halric and suddenly find yourself under attack. Oh, hello. That was a giant scorpion. Holy cow. Also a very tanky scorpion. But I think we got it. Alright, we gotta continue our search. Without... No, we're not fighting the little guys. We're trying to find our friends. Well, friend of a friend who's dying, I guess is more accurate technically. Please don't hit me. Really? Are you good at politics? Nope. Not really my thing. Okay, now we keep looking for Halric.
Any sign of him? No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will. Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's
Well,
going,
shit.
it can only mean trouble. After it! There it is! Is that... Oh, oh no! Halric! We have to run!
Oh no. Oh
Tessy,
no.
no!
Oh, this is so bad.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in vain. Mother, I...
This is horrifying. Just for the record.
No, 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 no!
What the fuck is going on? Bad things. Very bad things. Where did Halric go? BTW. He just like disappeared. I'm worried about that. Oh, there he is. Hello, 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 you little fucking troublemaker, you. I'm sorry, Stardust. I tried to tell the Karas what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. You know what? Honestly, fair. She should not have to shoulder that burden right now. It's just so unfair. Tesleen was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me? I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial, and she cared about that sort of thing, about giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. I fucking hate it. I hate this world. So far, this has just been misery upon misery. Halric is as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Cool. Thank you. But you're doing it means a lot to them. To me. I am lurking. Hello, lurking Matt. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow, and I thought I could protect you. No, Alice, it's not your fault. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you will forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course, she would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Tesleen's words close to your heart. Wait, you're leaving this very moment. I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. The Stam Light, building without seas. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now, hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained here to hurt them. Oh my god, she's too good. Alice. Back to the Crystarium we go. The only part of the first I do not dislike strongly. Alright, we're gonna go, I think we're gonna go over here. Why are there so many people here? What the fuck? Is this where we're supposed to go? I think this is where we're supposed to go. Nope, this is not where we're supposed to go. Where are we supposed to go? Where's the red stair eye? Oh, more. Wait, it connects somehow to the Crystarium. How does it connect? You know what? Fuck it, we're just gonna go to Mordsuk. We gotta go find our Alice. Help her on her crusade to save the world. I mean, what else are we gonna do, you know? Let her try and do it by herself? Not on my watch. Not today. So I guess that when people said that the emotional hits just never stop coming, they weren't kidding, were they? We're like barely into shadowbringers. This is gonna fucking hurt, I feel like. This whole expansion. Forgive me, Stardust. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the end battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way, with steel. Miss Alice, is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest Amaro. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Okay, now we go back to the Crystarium. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Almarong again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think they should make a storyline about Happiest Stuff Pog. I wish they would too. Like, the story is so good, but it is so sad. Like, everything hurts all the time. There are happy moments, there are victories, there is good, but it is heartbreaking. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we? Okay, now we go to where we were before, which is the Ocular, to talk to the twins and the Exarch. Which is the Docile Gate. Thank you for seeking me out, Stardust. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. And looking at Alphino, I'd say he's as eager to begin this discussion as I am. I say we lay our experiences before the Exarch and step back to see what kind of picture they make. Then we can decide where to go from here. That is very sensible.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmul might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough? I'm not sure I follow. I don't feel like eliminating the Wardens is gonna be enough on its own. I feel like if we get rid of that, like then we just create a power vacuum within the Sin Eaters.
Given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
Go? What is happening?
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly...
Hello, Gray. How are you?
An earthquake thus magnified, might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
The dinosaurs were wiped out by the fart shark. Oh gosh. I don't think that's quite how it works.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin-Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light.
You just explained it. But I don't think an element would be like a fart. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong.
Even here in the flood-spared region of Northrend, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
Okay, hear me out. I don't disagree with the essence of what he's saying. But even if we get rid of the Light Wardens, there will still be Sin-Eaters, right? And the Sin-Eaters will keep trying to eat the people and get their aether and continue to, like, infect, for lack of a better term, more people and thus create more Sin-Eaters. So, like, I don't feel like it is insignificant to take out the Light Wardens, but I don't know that that will solve the whole problem like he's saying it will, or implying that it'll solve at least 90% of the problem. It's one of the 5 basic elements. You know that band that sings September, Earth, Wind, Fire, and Fart. Is the imbalance coming from the shard or the source? He implied that it came from the shard. It comes from the shard, not the source. So the source is, and Gray, correct me if I'm wrong, but the source is our world where we've been, where we're from. We are currently on a different world. This dude fucking pulled us and all of our friends over to save his world in order to save ours, basically. So in order to save the source, we have to solve the problems that are happening here. I also do not like, I was trying not to use the genocide word. I understand, right? I understand that the Sin-Eaters presents a problem, but I am personally not one to just immediately go, yeah, let's just commit genocide. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else there's to do. I don't know how to help this world, but I don't know. I also don't know that we can guarantee that we would ever get rid of every single Sin-Eater that exists. I feel like that is an impossible task. But I don't know. It's just nap time for the Sin-Eaters. A permanent nap from which they will never wake up.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
Also,
They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
I love her voice actor. Her voice is so good. If a Scottish fun girl told me to do something, I'd do it. Honestly,
Alert the guard. We should
same.
be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Also, she's the first fun girl we've met in the main story quest.
Far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Which, as the fellow bun girl, I am very happy about. Holminster Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Ascensor Gate, and I shall lead you there myself. The double C's threw me off there. Honestly. I am still not entirely convinced that this is not just Graha that we're dealing with right now. I'm not gonna lie. If it is, I don't want to be spoiled. If it's not, I don't want to be spoiled, but it feels very much like our old friends. Oh god. You know what I just realized? Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna sound really dumb. But I just realized I'm gonna have to heal in new stuff, and that scares me a little bit. Because honestly, healing in some of the Stormblood dungeons and stuff, the way that some tanks ran it, would give me a heart attack. I feel like I'm gonna get a heart attack healing in Shadowbringers stuff. That's just that is my guess. Also, okay, so again, I do not like this place. I do not like what's happening. I don't like how much it hurts my heart. But this is so pretty. Like, I love the purple everywhere, and then it looks so striking against the neutrals everywhere else. I can appreciate the aesthetics of this world, even if I do not enjoy the story of what is happening and what we are going through here so far. Also, the fact that this dude just yoinked all of our friends. Also, not super fond of. I don't think I saw that either current when we came through here the first time. But we're gonna grab it. Actually, you know what this reminds me of with all the purple? It is a lot like Inazuma in Genshin. Because there they have purple, like grass and purple tree, like the leaves on the trees. I was doing my daily Alexander raid. You are all good. Hopefully it went well. I got one earlier today that I have maybe run only twice before, and it was very stressful because I did not remember any of the mechanics for it. All set. If we follow this road north, we will arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. Okay, so can we just grab this aetheryte really quick on our way? I know we gotta go fight some bad guys, but also new aetheryte to attune to. But I'll be honest, I was super stoned when I did the story, so I don't remember much. You are all good. I am kind of sad that, so I don't regret the way that I've gone through this game and like the amount of time that I've taken between doing different parts of the story. But there are times like this where I wish that I had done it all kind of in one go, so that I remembered more, because I feel like there's so much of like A Realm Reborn now that I just like don't remember. And it's like, I would like to kind of keep it all in my brain, but I feel like there's so much to all the expansions and all the stories that my brain is like, we have a little bit of room. And then we are going to knock other stuff out. New Game Plus, that's true. We could do New Game Plus. Or, hear me out, I could just make an alt. Like, I really want to make a cute little Lola. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Oh, we just found a graveyard. But I'm sorry that I just rode over your graves. That's why I didn't feel too bad about not paying attention. That's true. I do like that they have a New Game Plus, so you can go back and like revisit any parts of the story that you want to. I think that's really cool. I just like, I don't know. I like the way that I went through, right? Like trying to, like going through on Scholar and then spending a lot of time getting to learn like the trials of ARR and leveling up a bunch of jobs and kind of like slowly expanding that way. But then there's part of me in times like this where I'm like, man, I wish I remembered more of like all the stories together. Oh boy, MMO Addict starts a new character. You know what? You know what? Respectfully, we are not going to talk about it. We're nope. I haven't done it yet. I'm not. I don't think I'm going. Wait, is this gonna be a dungeon? Because there's nowhere to go on the map past here. I don't know if I'm ready for the first Shadowbringers dungeon. I am genuinely scared to heal. Not because I think I will do badly, but because tanks press W and grab wall to wall, and it stresses me out so bad. Plus the enemies are gonna hit harder because it's gonna be higher level stuff. Holminster Switch is past these gates and through the woods. It is not exactly a near neighbor to the Crystarium, but as we occupy the same region, we've built up something of a cooperative relationship. If anything, I can tank for your dungeons. Only if you want to. I had the same anxiety when I was starting to heal the Stormblood stuff. I think it's just the level increase, right? Or like, it's not technically level increase, but because there's stuff, right? Like if this is a level 70 dungeon, if it is a dungeon, I've healed level 70 stuff at the end of Stormblood stuff is level 70. I think it's just that it's in a new expansion, so it's a new thing. Does that make sense? I just get anxious about it. And then I feel like as healer, like I love healing. I love healing. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like everybody blames the healer if things go wrong, and it's a lot of pressure. And I also recognize that I put a lot of pressure on myself as the healer. So it's not all just because the tanks go ham. Right, there is like self-induced pressure there, but I think I just have to do like one and then realize that it'll be okay, or I fuck up and it's terrible. but just to get it out of the way, you know? I will say I'm a culprit of limit testing my healers, but I never blame them for it. That's good. I don't mind. Here's the thing, okay? If a tank is going ham and they're like sprinting and pulling literally everything, and like maybe it's a little bit scuffed, right? There's a couple close calls in there, but they're not like, oh my god, why am I not always at full health or whatever, or like saying like, why aren't you healing? 'Cause I've had that happen before when I am healing. I think I told you guys about that, or one of the times that that's happened. Like, I don't mind, but it's when tanks go ham, for lack of a better term, and then it backfires, because a lot of times the biggest problem isn't that I can't out heal the damage, it's that they sprint so fucking far and they grab all of the mobs and then I can't see them, and by the time I get to where I can see them, because you need a line of sight for healing, they're dead. And then in that case, if they like blame me, then I'm like, yeah, okay, no, this is not cool, man. But if you're not blaming the healers, then like I think by all means limit testing is totally fine, both for yourself and DPS and the healer. Like I don't mind if it's like a stretch. What I feel like my capacity is to heal. I feel like this is a very roundabout way to say what I'm trying to say. Which is mostly just that I am nervous, but I think ultimately it will be fine. If we heal our first thing in Shadowbringers. The town is beset by a swarm unlike any we've seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that a light warden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? Nobody has told us, actually. This would be very good information to have. They hold more light inside them than all their underlings put together. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile aether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordsman, perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. I'm sorry, are they implying, is she implying that Tesleen became a warden and we're gonna have to kill her? I mean, I figured we were gonna have to kill her Sin Eater form anyways, but oh boy. Well, you can't leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask that the guards stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. As Sage, I just treat my tank as a toddler. I assume they're gonna want to touch and do everything that hurts them, so I give them a shield when I see that evil gleam in their eyes. Yeah, I will say, okay, I will say, which I didn't really think of this when I was saying everything before. I love White Mage. White Mage is really fun, but I feel like it's harder to heal in dungeons specifically, where I feel like going as Scholar, where you can shield, or Sage, where you can shield, helps so much. Like being able to provide that layer of protection. And I know that White Mage has a shield, right? You have, I think it's Divine Benison that you can slap on people. But shield healing, to me, in dungeons feels so much better than regen healing. But regen healing, like in trials and raids, I find more fun. And I like more than shield healing. Like, I feel like it makes more of an impact, so to say, which isn't necessarily true. Maybe it's just about the big heal numbers that you can throw up. Which you can also get as Sage or Scholar. Like, you can get them with any of the healers, but Yeah, it is really nice being able to just be like, I can endlessly shield you against all of the damage that you just want to run face first into. Shield healing is superior when you know the mix ahead of time. That is also true. That is very true. You can start to just like pre-shield for stuff, which feels really nice. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. Very well. Then our warden slaying party shall include myself, the Leviers, Captain Lena, and last but not least... it's us. I just realized that this outfit with her hair matches the environment. That was unintentional, but I am definitely here for it. A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. Oh boy. Yep. First dungeon. Wait, what did that say? Wait, is this not with other people? What is this? Do we have to run it with NPCs or can we run it with other people? Do you want to know why this makes me really nervous? I have done for the Grand Company Squadron a total of 1 dungeon where you are leading a group of 3 NPCs. And when I tell you, I was stressed beyond belief. And I'm pretty sure I aged like 5 years in that 1 dungeon alone. I am not exaggerating. I'm so scared. This is much better. I mean, true, your party is the Scions, not just like randos, but... I'm so fucking scared. I'm a party. I don't want to do this. Just don't trust Alphino to heal you? Oh gosh. So... he always refused? Heck. Okay, so I'm going as healer. Oh wait, if I'm going as healer, does that mean Alphino can't heal? Yeah, 1 healer, 2 DPS, 1 tank. Okay. I am more scared now, but you know what? I forgot she was a dancer. I love her. Yep, that's fine. I just had really horrible luck with Alphino. I forgot whose stream it was, but there was someone who streams 14 that I was watching a few weeks ago that was saying that if you're practicing tanking and you run with NPCs, if you can pull wall to wall and survive with Alphino's healing, you'll be just fine in like any dungeon. And I haven't done that, and I don't know what his healing is like. But I feel like from what you're saying, maybe that's true, because he doesn't do anything. Oh no. Okay. Okay, friends, I am not scared whatsoever. Oh my, that was giant. I was really confused right there because I was looking for Presence of Minds, which you have on White Mage, but I forgot that I'm not on White Mage, so I don't have to have that off cooldown. This is fine. We're totally fine. I'm not anxious. You are anxious. This dungeon area is really pretty though. Although I will say, the one thing I prefer about White Mage over Shield Healer in dungeons is being able to cast Holy on the mobs. Smooth Brain Sage here. I'm glad you're liking Sage. I love Sage. Like, that's my preferred Shield Healer over Scholar, but I'm trying to run on, oh my god. I wasn't actually paying attention to his health. The MSQ stuff on a job that's closer leveled, and Sage is over leveled for now. But yeah, healing with lasers is very fun. Okay. Okay, so far it's okay. So far, okay, okay, okay. There's also a lot, I'm not gonna lie, about stuff that you got for a scholar that's like level like 56? No, deployment tactics say dissipation. Fucking, it confuses me so much because I don't know when you would be meant to send your fairy away. That doesn't make sense to me. But they don't really explain it. I guess I could Google, to be fair, but I haven't. Where I feel like Sage is more straightforward in that way. Or like, I feel like I have a hard time getting the Aether gauge up consistently. Like, I don't know. Scholar is really good, but there's still a lot, even though it's like the job I started with, but I feel like I don't understand. Plus, I was mainly healing the content that I leveled my tank through, so I knew when to pay attention and when I could brain off watch Netflix on my second monitor. Yeah, I mean, as you figure it out, that can be really helpful for sure. Oh god, am I gonna die? I'm not gonna die. No, 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 not like this. Not because I walked into the aggro of the enemy without protection. Did you try Astro, Grey? I feel like I remember you saying you wanted to try that as a healing class. You still intend to? Gotcha. Sage is very fun though, so I can't fault you there for going for it. Like, Sage has definitely hurt my brain. I don't remember if you were here on the stream when I unlocked Sage and then my brain consequently melted trying to understand everything, but once I got my head around it, I was like, you know what? I really like this. I think there's also the difference of like you get Sage when they're already leveled versus so you have to learn like everything all at once. Oh, there's a lot of them. Versus like the other. Well, I guess Astra you get at what level 50 as well, but like the other ones, if you're leveling them from like 1 to whatever, you kind of get to learn everything over time. Astra's gonna be the healer I actually learned to heal with. Gotcha. I think I've said this before, I really thought I was gonna be an Astra main when I unlocked it because it is so fun. And the spell effects are amazing. And I love it. But then a heckin' white mage took over my life at some point. And I went all in on that over sticking with Astro for regen. Because right now I'm just Mother's Sage prepping all my tank babies with shields. I love that though. There's some like healer specific macros I want to set up. I just have been too lazy to do it. Like, so for Sage, I saw this, I forget where I saw it, but I think it was maybe another streamer, but they had like their party list here, right? And then they had one of the hotbars next to the party list with a macroed Cardia in each spot. So then if they ever wanted to swap Cardia targets, they would just press that and it would automatically pair it. I've seen a similar thing for Astro as well with the cards, where you have a hotbar that just has the spot for what card you've drawn, and then you just click it next to their name, and then it'll automatically give it to whoever, like whichever party member is by it. All my macros are crafting related. I believe it with you being an absolute crafting fiend. I say as I click on page 2 to see it full of fishing macros. Hey, I won't tell anybody. I really want to, like, as I've gotten further into like the story content and harder content, the more I feel like I want to actually set useful macros. So like, oh god, I'm in the wrong spot. Everybody else is in the right spot. Like set ones for like, what's the swift cast cooldown for rezzing? Macroed the res, which I had before, but I made it a lot simpler. Macroed for Scholar and White Mage, the like the area that will regen. And I know that there's a lot more that I could do as well. I just haven't figured them out yet. I'm gonna have to make a macro for Gunbreaker. Ooh, what's your Gunbreaker macro gonna be? Gunbreaker, I want to understand how Gunbreaker works. I haven't played much of it, but it feels like a DPS that happens to be a tank. And I want to understand it. But I've not been doing any tanking recently. he's not gonna get very much healing from that, but that's okay. Macro's just gonna notify the healer and popping super full life. Oh, that's so good. Like, don't freak out. I know what I'm doing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. We're popping a sprint because I don't know how long it's gonna take. Okay, we did not need to sprint there, Stardust. We were totally fine. That way they don't completely shit their pants when they see me at 1 HP. Yeah. The amount of times I've had like a Dark Knight or a Gunbreaker go down to 1 HP when I'm White Mage and I just benediction them out of pure panic is a lot. So as a healer, I would very much appreciate that like heads up and that macro, and I think your other healers will also appreciate it. Yeah, like there's so many useful things like that that I just like haven't sat down to set up, but like I would like to, you know? Are they, the NPCs don't roll on loot, do they? No, okay. That would be weird if they did. Actually. Oh shit. Oh wait, I forget about Art of War, because it is so weird. I feel like it makes no sense. In the Scholar's Kit. Because you wanna be ranged, yeah? And then they're like, here is this like melee AoE. I don't understand it. And I forget that it exists 99% of the time. Would it not cast off both you and your fairy? I don't actually know. Like most Scholar spells? I don't know. So there's something I don't think we have yet where you can like place your fairy in a specific spot, like in a fight on an arena. I don't know if it would cast off of that. But it's just always felt so clunky to me, because like everything else you're ranged, right? Everything else you want distance between you and the thing that you're fighting. And then Art of War is just like right around you, you know? It just, I don't know. It's never, like I've never been able to quite wrap my head around it. It's helpful when I remember to use it, but I often don't, because usually I'm trying to be really far away. Sage's main AoE ability is also right on them. That is true. I also never really use that. I'm not gonna lie. I think the most common healer AoE I use is Holy with White Mage. Although Art of War is doing work right now. Oh no, there's enemies nearby. Laser shoot lasers down on me. Yeah, I just go ham with the lasers. But not the AoE. I don't know why I never think about the AoE. For Scholar. Oh yeah, because you have to be aggressive too with the laser sage for it to do a good amount of healing. Wait, did that not? I fucked up. But it's okay. He's taking so much damage. Oh my god. These mobs are heckin' tanky, man. Oh my god, we still have so far to go in the dungeon. Alright. Does this go faster if we just Art of War the shit out of this? Oh god, please don't die. Please don't die on me today. Hey, be glad you got Crystal X and not Thancred with his pocket Super Bowl. What? I have not seen Thancred yet since we've gotten to Norvont. I am very excited. Oh wait, is this gonna be a thing in Shadowbringers, the NPC dungeons? Or the dungeons with NPCs? Oh no. Hi, Tesleen. I don't want to murder you, but I will. Because they can't warn you when he uses it? Ah, heck. I have no clue right heal for them. Gotcha. Why do... One? Okay, so that's the order she's gonna go in. I will say the thing that is nice about Scholar over Sage is Scholar... Oh, I need to move. You have your fairy to help with the healing? What does the marker... Oh, it's the order again. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. We're okay. It is really nice having the fairy. Alright, that. I feel like that shield was late, but that's okay. Okay. No, where are you going? Why are you going over there? Oh my god. Oh my god. I was running to where they were and then they were just like, no, fuck this. We're going somewhere completely different for the stack mechanic. That's fun. This is why NPCs stress me out more. Because I have no idea what they're gonna do. I guess to be fair with like random people, you also don't know what they're gonna do. But it feels more stressful with NPCs. Okay, we beat Tesleen. I don't feel good about that. I'm so fucking... That was so brutal, her transformation into a Sin Eater. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Please don't die. This isn't... Is this like the duty support where like... Or the duty where if anybody dies, you fail. And then you have to start over.
You underestimate me.
I have no clue how many stack mechs I've missed as a Lala tank just because the boss took up my entire screen. Oh no. Heck. That would take some getting used to, I imagine. Mainly in the Ultimo Loop main scenario rule? Wait, I don't know if I know that one by name. Oh my god, why are there so many? Why are there so many of you? Gaius is powering the ultimate weapon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I forgot that that one has a stack mechanic. Do you know what throws me off a lot, honestly, going into higher level stuff? Summoners who put, what's the big fucking blue dragon's name again? I don't remember. They put him on the field and I literally can't see anything that's going on. And then I move to see what's going on. And then I almost die. Very fun. It's actually something I want to test. I have, like, my summon is leveled up enough. I have that ability. I've just never actually cast it. Wait, what specifically do you want to test? I said that like I had an idea of what you wanted to test specifically, but I don't actually know. I wonder if the Lala summons are smaller than usual. I see. I don't know. That would be interesting to find out though. Why? Oh, I know why I'm running out of MP. It's because I'm casting an Adlo on the Exarch every 2 seconds. That's what's going on. Okay, don't mind me. Just mismanaging my mana like a pro. I don't know if they're... I don't know. I feel like it would be interesting if the summons were smaller if you're Lala, but also... I don't know. I don't know. That would be interesting to test out. I'm giving him another one because he is constantly at like half health and it stresses me out. I was just thinking from the aspect that all the animal mounts are smaller. Wait, are they really? I had no idea. Okay, are we finally done with the 5 trillion mobs in this little area? I think so. I don't know, you'll have to test it out and let me know if they are smaller or not. His tongue freaks me out. Oh god, and the like wriggly bits. Oh, I don't like him. Okay, I will have no qualms about murdering him. Unlike, the qualms I had for murdering Tesleen. He's cool. Welcome back, Matt. His design is cool. Okay, I will give it that, but it unsettles me greatly, which I think is probably the point. But also, no thank you. Little serpent sphinx. He's terrifying. Oh yeah, we gotta back up. Also, oh my god, 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 hello, I'm sorry, I'm being a bad healer, I am not paying attention to his health whatsoever. Hi Omega! Oh, we probably gotta get the, yeah, Chan on Alistair. How are you? I'm running a dungeon with NPCs and it is very stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we want to be... Why did... I disagree with that, but that's fine. Okay, we gotta spread out. At least they do the spread mechanic, that's nice. Wait, who did I pressed Adlo instead of Sucker. That's my bad. But I think we're gonna be fine. Maybe to say as the Exarch is like oh, that's right. They have these things now. Yeah, I'm not trying to fight him. I just want to not be hit. I say as I get hit. Okay, so that didn't happen. We're going through this for the very first time right now. Nobody's using a shortcut. You think you're gonna try and sleep early tonight? That sounds like a good call. Nothing happens. Nothing happened. There's nothing to see here. There just happens to not be any enemies here. That's it. Okay, maybe I should actually pay attention this time, more so than I was. So maybe as the healer... I don't know, because as the healer I could res them, right? If they die, but I guess if I die, it's fucked. Which makes sense. But... I can't believe I died to that. I thought I was out of the way, but I was very clearly not. I don't like his song. Oh god, I really don't like that. Alright, we give him an Adlo. Okay. Oh, this time it's the line. No, that's okay. Why are you all over there? Hello? Hello? I went the wrong way. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. I recognize that. I should have gone the other way. Now I go this way. Alright, we shield him for the tank buster. And then we're gonna spread out. Okay, and then we're stacking. That is not where I meant to put that. But you know what? You know what? We're fine. This is fine. Okay, so what's the direction order here? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, you know what? You know what? We're just gonna move with the NPCs. We're just gonna stay with them because they didn't die last time. I died last time. I know I should probably be casting, but I'm not. I would just like to make it through this part without dying. Okay, okay, okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We did it. Okay, maybe rule of thumb, I just follow them, because they seem to have a better understanding of what's going on than I do. Alright, we get the chain. I don't really like being like right under his ass though, but we're sticking with our NPCs. That is where they are choosing to reside. Okay. Shield him. Spread. Set. And then we do big heal. Alright, we gotta back up, we gotta back up. Okay. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. No, not this again. I don't want to do this. I wish I could LB right now and have it be a DPS LB. Okay, actually, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take that. First try, easy peasy. Never any doubt. Oh, we learned something. Resuscitation. Allows the execution of Adlo's Liquor, Indomitability, or Excog without consuming resources while also ensuring critical HP. Ooh, that's really nice, actually. I'm gonna put that there.
It's releasing its ether. Fall back. We cannot let it touch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
That will not be necessary, Captain.
My guide?
Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
Hello, I don't like this. I don't like the way this is framed. I don't like the implications of this shot right here.
The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
No, sir. Sir, I did not sign up for this. Holy shit.
Behold, The monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present, I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
Become the warrior you need? It sounds like a glorious adventure. It seems I have no choice but to fight. Yeah, he kind of fucked us over into a corner where we have literally no choice. And I kind of hate that he's like offering us a choice now, because it makes it seem like we always had a choice. But that's not really the case, is it?
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Town. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
Alright, we're gonna finish this and then we are gonna wrap up because we are running a little bit late, which is totally fine. But we are nearing the end, not of the story, but of the stream. How quickly you've justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Alright, that's all, folks. That's all we got tonight. We'll be back again. What day is it? Today is Wednesday. Yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow. I hope everybody has a really great rest of your night. Thank you guys for hanging out and for sharing in this emotional turmoil with me. It is very fun to go on the journey together.